Alright, cool. So today I'm going to show you how to create this. I'm using Blender 3. I haven't done this in a while, but hey. So there it is. Add mesh, Archimesh, and you want to enable it. And then when you go Shift A, you'll have all these free stuff. You know, Windows. You don't have to do that from scratch. I could go more into detail. There's settings. You could set the sizes and things like that. But yeah, this is not about that. I just want to show you how to create that animation. And then you'll find it somewhere over here. Wow, I'm actually doing it. Okay, and then you can do stuff with it. Okay, you can change stuff. Look at that. That's like an already an amazing door. I love it. Both sides. That'll be interesting. Maybe I'll make a 2-door opening this time. But now we're just doing one. And you could also just open and click here. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna select everything and Alt P, keep transform, because things are parented to stuff and we don't need those things. And then delete what you don't need. Hide this door and then make sure you join this mesh. And as you can see, the pivot point is right on the side here. So this is actually perfect. So first thing, you want to enable rigid body. In case you didn't guess, this is a rigid body, right? Enable it and nothing will happen, because there's another thing you want to check out over here. All these things are locked here, so whenever you like rotate the door, it just rotates on the Z, but we need it for simulation, so we need everything working. I'm gonna enable rigid body on this as well. We're not actually gonna use it for rigid body, but I think we need it. We might not. Yeah. Okay, so you want to select the frame and then the door. Go to Object, Rigid Body, and Connect. Now we've created a constraint. Now we're gonna mess with some stuff here. So the first location, we're gonna go to Active. So it's gonna go to the Active Selections pivot point, and that's exactly where we need it. And then we want to make sure you change it to hinge, because that's what we need. We need a hinge joint. Okay, now to test this out, we're gonna need something to, you know, knock on the door. So we're gonna create a sphere. To scale it down, shade it smooth. Shift X, so you don't want to move it on the X, so it stays aligned with the door. And yeah, we're just gonna create an animation here. As a matter of fact, let's do it this way. So this is not important, but we're gonna create on the Y location and go like maybe like, I don't know, a few frames, and then G, move it on the Y, create another location. I'm gonna go back 1 frame and enable rigid body, animate it, set a keyframe, go forward, deactivate it, set a keyframe. And boom, just like that, you've sort of animated a thing, doing a thing, right? And you can increase the weight so it has a bit more bang to it. Look at that. As you can see, it's working, but not exactly how we want, because it wouldn't be able to rotate like that. But in case you needed something like that, yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, so we just wanted to have sort of a limit. So we'll set it the constraints, angular, bam. And now it's got a limit, 45 each side, but we don't want that. We want it 0 and 90 or 100 and something. So it caps at a certain point. Yeah, like that. So maybe like one, not 80, but 60. Add a little floor if you want, you know. And bam, bam, and make that a rigid body passive. And yeah, now you have a little floor for the ball to like land on. Yeah, bam. And yeah, that's how you do that. Isn't it empowering? Don't you feel empowered right now? I'm glad you do. Okay, you want to feel more empowered? You know what to do. I'm not even gonna say it. Yeah, hit that power button. Just hit the power button.